What if I told you that the reason most people feel lost in life isn't because they lack a purpose, but because they've never taken the time to find one? Think about it. From childhood, we're told to follow our dreams, but we're never actually taught how to discover them. Instead, we're pushed down a path of expectations. Go to school, get a stable job, pay bills, and then rinse and repeat. Somewhere along the way, we forget to ask ourselves, what do I actually want? But here's the important truth. Your passion is not just some mystical force that only a lucky few are born with. It's something that you cultivate, build, and grow. And we have to talk about exactly how you do that, because you only live one life and you can't be just stuck wandering around without finding what exactly that passion is. So let's talk about how to do that. Step number 1, stop looking for your passion and start trying to notice it. A lot of people think passion is something you find as if it's like buried under a rock, just waiting to be discovered. But that's not the reality. It's probably already there, hidden in the things that you naturally gravitate towards. So instead of searching for your passion like it's a missing puzzle piece, start noticing patterns in your life. Ask yourself, what activities make me lose track of time? What do I talk about even when no one asks me to? What am I naturally good at? And more importantly, if money didn't matter, what would I be spending my time doing? These are clues all around you. Maybe as a kid you loved drawing, but at some point somebody told you you'll never make money from that, so you stopped. Or maybe you've always loved helping people solve problems, but you never thought of it as a skill. Your passion isn't just some distant dream. It's probably been part of you this entire time. You just need to pay close attention to you. Number 2, passion isn't just what you love. It's what you're willing to struggle for. And here's a reality check. Passion isn't just about what excites you. That's too easy. It's about what you're willing to commit to, even when it's hard. For example, anyone can enjoy playing the guitar, but not everyone will spend years practicing until their fingers hurt. A lot of people love the idea of writing, but how many are willing to sit down and rewrite the same sentence 50 times until it's perfect? True passion isn't just about joy. It's about resilience. So ask yourself, what is it that I'm willing to struggle for? What challenge excites me, even when it's frustrating? What do I love so much that I do it for free just to get better? Because if you only love something when it's easy, it's probably just a hobby and not a true passion worth pursuing long term. Step number 3, experiment, and then experiment again. A huge mistake people make is thinking they have to figure everything out before they start. But the truth is, you don't find your passion by thinking about it. You find it by doing things, testing, failing, adjusting, and then trying again. So instead of waiting for some magical aha moment, get your hands dirty, try new things, take a class, start a side project, volunteer. Even if you don't know where it's leading, every experience teaches you something, and don't be afraid to suck at first. Nobody wakes up one day as an expert. Every artist, entrepreneur, musician, and athlete you admire started as a beginner. The difference is they kept going. Your passion isn't something you passively find. It's something you actively build. Step number 4, and the one that kills a lot of people, stop waiting for permission. Just start. I'm guessing there's something you've always wanted to do, but you keep putting it off because you keep thinking, what if it's not good enough? Here's the truth. No one is going to give you permission. Not your parents, not society, not some mysterious gatekeeper. If you want to write a book, start writing. If you want to be a musician, record a song. If you want to start a business, sell something, anything. If you want to be a content creator, make that first cringe post. You're going to be embarrassed, but embarrassment is the cost of entry to eventually being great. You don't need a degree, a perfect plan, or a stamp of approval. The only way to get better is to begin. And yes, your first attempt will probably suck. That's fine. The goal isn't to be amazing on day 1. It's to take action and continue to improve. Step number 5, you need to start surrounding yourself with people who fuel your passion. You ever notice how some people drain your energy while others motivate you to do more? It's because your environment literally shapes you. If you're constantly around people who say, man, that's never going to work, guess what? You'll start believing them. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, passionate people, their energy will literally inspire you to push forward. Find a community, whether it's online or in real life, that understands what you're trying to do. Join groups, follow creators who inspire you, and connect with people who are already doing what you want to do. Passion isn't just about what you do. It's about who you surround yourself with. Number 6, turn your passion into something real. Now let me get practical for a second. If you want to turn your passion into a career side hustle, here's how. You're gonna get really good at it. Passion is great, but skill is what makes it valuable. Study, practice, and become better than most. Number 2, solve a problem. People pay for things that help them, whether it's art that moves them, a service that saves them, or content that entertains them. Number 3, start small. You don't need millions of followers or a huge business. Just start selling something, your skills, your art, your ideas. Number 4, and I think this is the one that separates a lot of people from others, stay consistent. Most people quit too soon. The real secret, like I always say, keep going even when results are slow. And remember, not every passion needs to be a job. Some passions are just for you to make life richer and more meaningful. Final thoughts. Passion is a journey, not a destination. Here's the biggest truth. You don't just find your passion, you grow into it. Your passion today might not be your passion in 5 years, and that's okay. The key is to keep exploring, keep experimenting, and keep moving forward. And I'll end with this. We only live one life. You don't get to redo this as far as we know. So don't drag yourself day to day getting involved in stuff that doesn't light a fire underneath you. Don't dread the idea of getting up every day without that hope of chasing the dream. When you hear these things, a lot of the times they sound cringe, they sound corny, they might not even sound cliche. However, that doesn't dismiss its truth or its power. Any little thing that gets you going, that you love doing, take a shot at it. If you love talking about sports, start a YouTube channel about sports. Why? You never know where it might lead. And you don't want to be 20 years from now, look back and say, man, I wish I started back then, or I wish I didn't care about what other people thought and just started. Risk is always better than regret. So here's my challenge to you. What's something you've always wanted to try? Drop it in the comments. If not, like the video, subscribe, and check out my other videos. But thanks for staying, and remember, stay humble, keep going, be blessed, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.